in Irma's efforts now to meet Vickie Williams. Quick efforts to capture that arm, and Vickie comes up with a twisting arm lock. Nice arm throw by Irma Gonzales. Irma is a rugged competitor. I know one night she fell out of the ring here in Houston and hit me as I was trying to describe her match, and I landed about 6 feet away from where I had been sitting, and she was sitting on top of me. Now a reverse chin lock, and as she sits on the back of Vickie Williams, she had a good opportunity to apply the grip known as a backbreaker. Leg split, and Irma Gonzales changes her hold, and this too is the Mexican style of wrestling. Unless the hold is particularly effective quickly, they rotate and go into another form of attack. So Vickie Williams has been bounced and test of strength. Fingers locked in there, and each, well, that's testing strength too, the strength of the stomach muscles. But it got Irma down to her knees, and this might work, and she's caught in a body scissor, but she still came close to scoring the pin. Whoa, and almost in the lap of our timekeeper. Just came very, very close. Mike Williams just barely got out of the way that time. So outside, we've got Vickie Williams. She did not go outside voluntarily. She got pushed in more ways than one. So waist lock, and Irma goes for a body scissor of her own. A few moments ago she was caught in one. Now as she wraps her legs around Vickie Williams, she looks for the advantage. 3-point landing, and when it lands properly, you're in trouble. She's got both legs trying to pin the girl from Mexico, trying to get her shoulders down, and you saw what happened. She lost her opportunity. So Irma now, she is a solid wrestler, Irma Gonzales, and she whipped her up there and dropped her. That's a hard way to land, a mighty, mighty difficult. I don't know if there is any good way to land, but if you come up without a broken bone, you've landed well. She hit with that foot beautifully that time. And Vickie's having her trouble. Side headlock, and that bulldogging headlock, you drop somebody's face on your knee, and you get the double effect. Vickie is trying to score the pin, but I think you can see that Irma's legs were, a foot was up on the rope, both of them at one time, and Vickie is trying to overcome Irma Gonzales. This could do it too. Ooh, a hard rope snap. That rope, when it hits you in the throat, is like being hit with a stick. You saw it. You saw where that swing around with the elbow landed, and here comes the fall. There's two, and just two. And Irma was able to maneuver out, and Vickie has followed her with confidence. And Vickie starts to open up now and try to batter Irma Gonzales down. She hasn't been able to out-wrestle her. Well, I'll be darned. She's hanging on to that arm, and climbing the rope. She got the impetus. 5 minutes have gone by. This is a one-fall match, and so far there has been no fall. And Vickie is doing a lot of thinking on the outside of that ring. So Vickie is a menacing figure. She was holding onto that rope and trying to entice Irma Gonzales into her. Didn't work, so she came into the ring. And this is punishment that Vickie is dealing out. Arm bar, and she keeps driving that knee up in there. She exposes the midsection by pulling up on the arm and by keeping Irma up in that position. The crotch hold, the lift, and the slam, and Vickie is in command. We've got Irma underneath trying to minimize it. And now as Vickie moves in, you can see her effort, but there came a bit of retaliation that had the crowd sounding off. Well, I'll be darned. Oh, should she? That crowd says yes, she should. Body scissor, and the referee is calling on Vickie to let go, and she let go, but not because the referee was counting. She has swooped under there for a bear hug, and I guess female bears hug too. But in this case, she's trying to keep Irma close and to make it difficult for her to breathe. Those edge of the hand blows that she was delivering to get out of that trouble. Hot exchange. Oh, right alongside the jaw, and a beauty. She caught her. She came down from above the drop kick her that time. That's most unusual. But she was ready, and she did it. And Irma now grabs that leg for a, oh, yes, just what you thought it was. She dropped her weight right on Vickie Williams' midsection. Back body drop and a beauty. And here is Irma Gonzales looking for, she's going for the tapatilla, I believe. There it is, the tapatilla. This is the hold that Rita Romero first showed in Texas. And
the winner of the match, 8 minutes, 16 seconds.
Irma Gonzales just lifted her opponent up that time, and there was nothing that Vickie could do except to concede the fall. So Irma Gonzales has scored a win over Vickie